Your seal of approval. A little history of me. I was in foster home since I was 3. Um, Back in and out of boys' homes, McLaren Hall, I've seen the bad side of the fence. Martial arts literally saved me. A lot of my role models were my martial arts instructors. The fathers, I was beaten, molested, seen my mom abused, seen gangs, seen horrific stuff that's have scars that's lasting for this day. So every time I get to help somebody, it re-stitches that scar. It's giving me real skills. It's gonna work today. Like 20 times, not 20 minutes lessons later. Stuff that you're gonna get out today, you're gonna be able to apply it today. There's no escape where you gotta stay here. No, you just gonna do that. So the stuff that I'm gonna give you is the street knowledge with the martial arts splits. And I encourage any fluid hearing this stuff. If something feels uncomfortable, let me know because there's boundaries. I don't know what happened before you or to where we're at today, but this stuff it's street proven and battle tested on me. So I survived a lot of the stuff. Through this, I was able to open up a gym. I trained professional fighters, amateur fighters, from wrestlers to MMA, boxers, kickboxers, you name it, and it was fun. But pandemic hit, then I went to online world and had my app and self-defense. And then my body's getting older too, because now I'm not as young and he aches and pain. I don't want to see him weekly. Not in a good way, but he fixes me up so I could go get beat up. And also like in a young bracket, like older bracket, that I'm thinking mentally I'm young, but physically I'm not. So you guys are, he's amazing with the stuff that he does and the skills that he has. So the stuff that I want to show you is going to be simple, 3 moves or less, 3 seconds or less. All ages from 5-year-old to 95-year-old. We're gonna have different strengths and attributes in our lifeline and on our timeline. These skills are gonna be able to, like, the quicker you can teach it, you put your seal of approval on. I don't care if it's your daughter, your friends, your girls night out. We're gonna create like simple little everyday items, like create a distraction, get the reaction, take action. Doesn't always have to be physical. Creating a distraction is like, oh, is that your money? I point enough to sell it for me to get away, or watch out for that dog poop, or watch out for that spider, or watch out, hey, Mr. Officer, I'm running around the corner. Oh, great, you're here. Boom, something feels that like uncomfortable feeling. You want to kind of listen to that, your God-given intuition. Your gut feelings are going to help you in so many different ways. Um, any questions on anything?
Yeah,
Nope.
sounds great.
Okay, so the simple thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of partner up and we're gonna go like 2 by 2 and we're just going there and I'll use you. And if that way I'll demonstrate on Jason and then you guys can demonstrate on each other. So if you guys want to partner up, we're gonna start with some basic wrist grabs and I encourage any Q&A. Like if you have something about this scenario right in here for this next hour, like take in, we got 40 years of experience of martial arts. I've been in the insurance world for 2 years. I'm like, holy moly. So on this, I'm gonna offer a free quote at the end. Like if you guys want anything, it's a simple app that you can send it, and I don't want no strings attached. It just gets me more practice in on both of those. Sound fair?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll grab a partner and we're gonna start with the wrist grab. So the most common wrist grabs, and that could be forward, backwards, anything that we're gonna do, I want you to think of a universal move like broken circle. Because I can do 1,001 moves when he lets me. I can make it look fancy, I can make it look pretty, I can make it look like awesome, but what's gonna happen when you factor in most moves? So what I did, I held this hand, brought this up here. Traditionally, I can bring them down, but can everybody do that? No. So what I want you to do is, he's got me, if I pull, what happens? I have my free hands, so I want you to be focused in on the easy targets that are universal, year-round, open, like your face. So if I go 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this hand comes back up, so I'm breaking that circle. As soon as I start pulling and doing this, well, now he's gonna resist, and now we're struggling. So I want you to just be the vitals on 2 targets. I want you to focus on eyes and throat. Everything else, he could take it. I have to have accuracy. This one's not, it's easy to poke, it's easy to blow, it's easy to spit, it's easy to throw. Something that comes in your eyes, what is your reaction? We want human automatic reactions. regardless of how strong, how size, any of that stuff. So I go towards his eyes, and then this hand is just coming straight back in. It's a broken circle. I can do the twisting in this and then struggling now, man, still not broken. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the simplest things, you have your free hand. You can squeeze tighter, it's not hurting me anymore. But this hand goes in here, and as soon as I imagine this is your trunk, these are your branches. The further they are away from me, the harder it is. So I gotta bring the trunk toward my branches. Because if I try to break this out, I can do it, but that's my skill set. Can everybody do it today out here? Somebody grabs you right now, you're able to come swing in and just walk past them and keep going all the way through. Because whereas what happens with this hand is he can't hold on. Does that make sense? So let's try that with each other. Now I'm gonna go around, yep, and we're gonna.
I think somebody has generally by us.
Yep, so here, we can stand, yeah, that corner, perfect. Come on over here, so we'll go kind of like a diagonal line. That way everybody can. Yep,
Oh, I see.
there we go.
Okay.
Let's say,
Perfect.
this side, okay, if I touch you, this side is gonna be the attack side. You and I will get to be on that side. All right. Is that your?
Graduating.
But you see how, that's what you gotta do to, something feels weird, I want, hey, and all I want thing, man, there's my time to feel it. Okay, so this side, we're
Let me
gonna,
know when you need to go, so we can go photo.
Okay,
okay,
yeah, I feel like one, okay, should be fine.
all right, so you okay if I grab you?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
hi.
All right, so this side is grab, and it can be a cross grab, same side grab, so I want you to use your free hand and just go like a woodpecker, right towards the, yeah. Yep, not this hand yet. Yeah, because it would pull away. Look at, if she pulls away, see how I'm holding on tighter?
Oh, yours.
So what I want you to do is I want you to go free hand, keep all your fingers together, go right into the base. 1, 2, 3. Then with this hand, I want you to palm.
You will probably do.
Instead of pulling away, I want you to palm, I'm touching right towards my chin. 1, 2, 3, and then palm. Yeah, see how that breaks?
Yeah, okay.
So even if I grab you like this.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter if it's either three or for the eyes.
This would be like.
Yeah. So keep your fingers together, yep, just because if you go forward, you might end up breaking on all the fingers. That makes sense? So if you go, yep. One happens, and then this goes up.
Oh.
Yes. Step towards it. Yep.
Cool.
Can you guys try this with each other? I'm just gonna go down.
Okay. Grab
Does that make sense?
Stronger.
Yes.
Let me go take the other one.
This finger goes straight towards the-
No, because.
Yeah. But.
So where do you wanna get out this way or no?
Reach out. towards-
Well, that gets to like move forward.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, okay, there you go. Never mind.
And then it's perfect.
Yes.
Right, I'll try you. Take this one up. I'm moving
No,
towards you.
you're not,
You're just,
And then this-
she's grabbing you.
yeah, I'm,
Now you're.
I'm leaving.
Grabbing.
So I just go 1, 2, 3, and then like that.
Actually, come around, like you might wanna.
Like,
Like, you went-
Switch on the other
Oh,
person.
yeah.
Grab it.
She's grabbing you,
Okay.
and then you wanna go like that. So that's like. That's right, yeah, right, that's why they're grabbing. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay,
You got it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now what happens if you're walking backwards? And can I use you again? So if I grab her, you're always gonna bring this end to,
Kidding.
as soon as I pull back, one hand, two hand, it doesn't matter. With the same side, cross grab, get in the use of what I call a broken circle. Doesn't matter if I grab here, 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 it's always a broken circle. This technique is more universal instead of like, oh, it's a wrist grab, you gotta do front, back, and all these other things. Broken circle is the analogy I want you to remember, because that's how to escape on anything and everything that we're gonna go through. So as soon as she's walking and I pull her back, you're gonna bring this to your trunk. See how her branch is in it? And you're gonna do the same thing
Oh,
with free
You
hand.
wanna do this thing?
Either hand, whether it's your palm, your fingers, the throat and eyes, you cannot, there's no fighter that I've ever trained that can sustain that. Like palm to the nose, it's the same thing. It's instant water. You want instant reaction on however big, however strong on any of that. As soon as this goes out, after she hits 3, 1, 2, 3, this palm now comes straight back towards my face. No matter what they turn, you want to bring everything in tight to your body. Don't leave it out because then shoulders, like I have bad shoulders for years and minutes. That's why he helps me out. But all of this stuff in here, I got to bring everything in tight. If it's out in here, our aches and pains, we're not as strong as we used to be in there. So we got to adjust. And this is easier. Now I'm centered. Have you guys met Tony Nose? So Tony. So he just met him. So what I want you to do is try to keep that alignment, because if I'm over here, look at how I'm off balance. Once I'm aligned, my hips and my legs, I always want you to drop 1 to 2 inches. Your power is coming from your hips. So remember, Tony knows now.
And what would you do if someone grabbed you with both? Yeah,
Yep, same thing. Nothing.
well, but
So-
it's not broken anymore.
So.
Oh, you still.
But you see how she's tight to the branch? Look at how I'm
Yeah.
holding. Look at how this one's here. Then I want you to give this hand, palm this right back towards me. Because what's gonna happen, even if I'm holding on, I'm not.
Yeah,
And if you step in with your leg, look at this, how it goes in. Now as this goes in, I want you to scratch your head. But this hand, look at this elbow comes straight up. You want to lean forward. And
Okay.
then kind of you're scratching. So what if I'm going in, can you grab me? So both hands, can you guys see that? So one over here, boom. We'll get everything. Okay, as soon as I go in here, I want to bring this back towards me. See how I'm closer? I'm like pledge of allegiance. As I go here, 1, 2, 3, this hand goes back. This hand is going in, and I'm going over and I'm straddling here. I don't want to walk here because then he's gonna kick me in the groin. I want to get my hip
athletic, like.
his side as opposed to going back. Because even if it goes back, he's not gonna be standing there as I'm coming in. I'm attacking him as opposed to, oh, struggle getting away. Now he's getting stronger. And now it's like he's gonna get more aggressive, more angry, and he's gonna have other tools that's coming back.
Right.
Does that make sense? So whenever there's 2 hands on one, you bring it to your body. Like, look how tight this is. If I was to try to escape, like, there's no way I can't swing, and then he can swing me, take me down, and all this stuff. But as soon as I bring it in, now look, I might bite, I'm gonna do stuff that's unconventional. Okay, it's nasty, dirty, because they're putting your hands on you. You gotta put your hands on them to get away by any and all means necessary. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? So let's try that with 2 hands. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And anything you guys want, please keep on bringing it, because any coach or instructor should be able to serve you, not like, oh, we're gonna come back on to that later. They should be, if they're that skilled, they should be able to justify it right there on the fly. There's a lot of hot wash. Just like everything, there's so many different, every industry it is, this is in here, this is street proven, this is all the stuff. When I was 40 years trying to make this guy, he would fly, he would make me look good because he let me do it. It's the moves that you don't let me do that I want to remember. And there's only a handful that you guys need to remember, not a whole arsenal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's try the 2-hand grab, either front, back, sideways, it doesn't matter. Whatever, shit, let me quit.
Did you demonstrate it
Yep,
backwards, didn't you?
yep. So you can demonstrate, you're on the spot. So 2 hands and look, I'm pulling you, you're walking, you're walking, and all of a sudden I'm pulling you. I might be pulling you. Look how close this is. And look at how that comes in. Now, as that goes in, reach up, scratch your, yep, and you can come back and then see as that goes back, my hand, I cannot hold on.
So is it more going for the chin and then elbow, or it's more just
the
elbow?
eyes, hands,
But-
oh, the elbows are
Yeah.
within this general area.
But is, when we do the elbow, so I bring it in.
Yep.
Distract him, am I focusing on this or am I focusing on this?
You're gonna focus on that first one
On
until the
that.
second one. If he's still holding on, see how that
Okay.
goes through? And then you just want to sidestep, either get to his hip, right side or left side, instead of staying squared up. Because if that momentum comes back, he's coming all the way through.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
That's what I guess, that's the distraction.
Well,
Just,
Let's do whatever. Just throw yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's try it again.
Aaron's into it.
I'm into it. Okay.
Yep, you see how good. So one of the things, I just pick one side instead of trying to straddle going up and back, because then that legs, they're going back. They're going back. Once you get to the side, those sides can grab you again, and you're pulling back, and then this hand goes here. Put your hand on my chin, and I'll just walk to the side. And look at that.
I see.
You see how easy it is out. Like once you're going out, they cannot go back.
I
As
see.
fast. And where the head goes, the body's gonna follow. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So the third.
You want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Struggling.
After you.
Push his hand, right?
I won't step on you.
No, you're fine.
Right, yeah, and you say that elbow.
Go that way.
Elbow.
And then,
and then-
yeah, I'm pushing.
You're pushing back.
Yes.
Making you scratchy. Anything on the space, it's just gonna be like. Spin one out.
When you say fake circle, you actually mean like this circle,
Yes.
this script circle.
Yep.
Oh.
This one breathes under pressure.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be fake.
Man, I was like a win.
I do like.
Yeah. Look at this, and keep pounding.
Okay.
Going back.
Shannon.
She knows the rest of the body.
Okay.
How do cowboys take down cows?
And then you go right.
They don't grab them by the waist.
I didn't
This
see you want to grab them back.
is the same, it's really so.
Sorry.
Oh, wow.
You're supposed to go around.
Right, I'm not.
I think now you're.
It's like, oh.
Oh, you think, no.
Grab here.
Oh, yeah.
Now what happens, is that, sorry, one moment.
Oh,
Guys have any questions? Is that good?
it's not, right? Yeah, you said.
I did.
I instantly just grab them, her back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of like trying to,
Yep.
I'm like, okay, you grab them, I'm gonna grab you back too.
So. Let me see. So as soon as this goes here.
Close to your body and.
Perfect, as long as you're behind the thread, it automatically. That'll wait for the thread, which is all the tools. So you're okay if I grab you? So if I grab you here, how do you get around? So you turn, and we're grabbing, now turn your body and get behind. Now we're gonna participate. So the longer you're participating, the odds are in your favor. 5 seconds count. So if you're gonna struggle, we're like two trucks or two bulls going in here. This stuff, you have a different skill set than everybody else. Could you teach this to your 95-year-old elder person, a 5-year-old can do it? That's the stuff that I want you to focus on. You can do this because of your age, your attributes, your strength, your skill set, all of this, but now I want you to focus on what's so simple that this person could do it, that this person, because everybody in between is gonna have their different strengths. So if I grab you in here, focus on teaching it to a kid, so don't pull back. Where is it? Yes, whoa, look what happens, and where does this hand go? Instead of making a fist, open your fingers and just, forget the hand. There, look at that, that's, because now we go here, and now you're participating, now so who's stronger, who's in there? And a little kid do this, bam, right in there. Now, you either can get away, can an elderly do the same thing. That's what I want you to think of. Because you have this, yeah, somebody go, this is all like Donkey Kong, but now we're just gonna change that. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I want. Simple. Any grab, what happens with two hands? Can I grab you here? So what happens with two hands? He's pulling you, you're out on the sidewalk, his band pulls up and he's grabbing you, pulling in here. What do you do from here?
Forward.
Yes, but instead of coming forward, can you grab me? You're gonna come forward, but I want your hands to be like, help me, I can't come forward, I'm gonna bite him. Now there's other tools, there's other stuff that I can't do, but I always, if he's touching me, this is a blessing for him, a curse. Or whatever that's saying, curse for him, blessing, trivia. I know it took me headshots, so as soon as he grabs me, I know where his hands are. It's a blessing for me, a curse for him, because I know where he's at. There, said it right. So as soon as he goes in here, I can't go in there. Okay, I had to adjust. Bam, I can headbutt. Can everybody? No, but I can bite. Can an older person bite? Can a younger kid bite? Absolutely. What happens when I bite him? He's gonna loosen this up. This comes straight up towards his hand.
Now, when you go to bite, would you bite his
I
arm?
would bite his chest, his neck, his
chest?
chin,
Oh, you
his
get really
nose.
close in there.
Well, because when I went back, look at how he's strong. There's no way I could out muscle that.
Ah, I see what you're
Because
saying.
there's no way. I mean, maybe, but like,
Yeah.
no. Why do I have to muscle when it's survival?
Right.
If we were participating in the jiu-jitsu and in the martial arts, then I can't do a lot of rules. There are no rules when he goes here. So when he goes in here, I want these to be like helping hands. So as this goes in, I came in, bite, boom, this hand goes right towards his eye.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So as soon as this goes up, this is going into his eye, and I'm grabbing, I'm gonna make mac and cheese all the way back. Go all the way back into this side. I'm not just stopping here. Cause I'm not just gonna try to go here, cause I can do this, but this doesn't stop him. He can take that, but he can't take an eye gouge. Does that make sense?
When does
Yeah.
like kicking come in? Like when was you
Yeah.
So
stomp a
kicking,
toe or kick a shin?
that can piss him off as opposed to hurting him. I can tolerate, I can tolerate a shin kick, I can tolerate a groin. If you don't hit me in the bullseye, I want stuff that's gonna be in your favor 90% as opposed to like, oh, I get him, and then all of a sudden I got a bad hip, or I got a bad knee, or a bad back, I can't lift my leg up, or I don't hit him and the target and that bullseye. Now he's gonna come back more pissed and more enraged and more like, oh heck no, I'm coming back harder. Does that make sense? So this shirt was like helping hands. These were, it used to be hands of destructions, but now they're hand of constructions. Lift you guys up to give you skill sets that's instant, not like, oh, we gotta do this, and putting it all into perspective. I've done all the lines, like jiu-jitsu, wrestling, all of the boxing, kickboxing, MMA. But this is none of that, because now it's fighting dirty, problem, you call it anything, self-defense is self-defense. It's gotta be easy. That, like I said, that age bracket, you're gonna have different skill sets to break away. Try that with the two hand by just coming in and just palming their chin. You know, use your hand, not so strong this time. No, but as he goes in here, so imagine like I'm showing. So what I want to do, I don't want to just try to muscle here. I want to bring this in, and look how my body's coming in towards it. Look what's doing with this broken circle. He can't hold on as much. If he does, it's gonna hurt him. And if I'm going with the intent, I'm going all the way, then boom, I'm gonna bite him. All of this other stuff, I'm gonna squeeze, I'm gonna pinch, I'm gonna fight dirty so I can get away clean. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Somebody goes, what's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, when somebody grabs you, that's a point of no return. Especially if you didn't consent to anybody grabbing you. No means no, it could be verbal. I created space, I said no, and then he goes in there, now you gotta cross that line to get away by any and all means necessary. Doesn't matter. Especially in this day and age, it's only getting worse. Oh, no, you're trying to be kind. Well, you've already been kind. I'll give you one warning. One warning, especially when I'm teaching high school girls, like going off to college. These awareness things, you guys need to be like so much like it's just changed from my era to their era, and it's gonna change when the other kids are coming up. It's just like no one knows, and it's self-respect, and those boundaries are gonna grow across the board. So
Yeah, where does a smaller person, either short or a kid, like if they can't reach the eyes or the
Yep.
anything, like where do they
they're
go?
gonna go all the way, they're gonna go to their stomach, their pinching, biting,
Like
anything.
this thing?
If they can't reach, they're gonna try to. When they have, it depends on the kid, like certain kids, they can always come down, they can bring their body to their limb to bite, to react. A kid or person can bite, does that make sense?
Yeah, but then they're gonna grab their neck or something.
As soon
You
as
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and as soon as they're not just gonna stay there, they're biting to bam, boom, and then I'm going away. If they're
I'm just
staying
thinking
there,
of my like 10-year-old who, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if she can't reach and then gets down to bite, but then like they're grabbing her neck or head or something, like she's just gonna whack out of it.
so
Yeah.
show me, I'm gonna have Jason Dim also
Okay.
say everybody, boom, and he grabs my neck, grab my neck. grab my neck. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I gotta hold 2-on-1. I don't wanna just like, oh, here and yell for help. And what this is gonna lead into the next one here, I wanna grab this bead. I don't care about getting my fingers here and trying to breathe. I wanna grab this bead and keep it down. And I'm gonna tuck my chin and I'm still gonna what? Bite.
Hey,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have a free arm for dinner.
Mhm.
Biting is so underutilized and so simple that they can remember that. I
Mhm.
mean, when you're telling them, hey, don't bite no more, but now
Yeah.
we want to encourage them because they don't have the strength, they don't have the attributes, they don't have the
Right.
height, all this. But if I bit him here, boom, and then he went bam, and he grabbed me, and then it's like, okay, I gotta grab that V, tuck my chin, bite, and I want to hold this like my teddy bear, and I'm turning and pivoting around all the way, not letting this go. Oh, there's my space. Boom, there's my open door, there's my exit. I'm not trying to stay toe to toe with them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Great question. See, I like
Get to
that.
do one of these kids.
Yeah.
Too, yeah, my daughter else.
So try that with each other. Like try that let's
Yeah.
go from like a choke from back. So as he goes in, so what he did here, I want you to grab
Yeah.
this beat
Grab it.
right in here. So let me do it on the other side. No, so look on this one. Okay. Yeah, so if this goes here, don't worry about trying to get all the way in here. Just worry about this right in here. This is the leverage. I pull this down. I tuck my chin. If I can tuck my chin, I can bite. As I'm going around, I'm just stepping. And I'm holding this towards my chest. I don't want to just go here traditionally, oh, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna hip throw. No, no way in heck. My back or whatever it may be. I don't do it right. I'm on the floor. But I want you to grab, anchor, bite, turn, and step around. You want to get behind the threat. The threat is his arms right in front. If I get behind, come at me, Jason. Oh, I'm just okay. Where's I don't know. He's there. Okay, boom. I'm gonna use another person to get behind the threat. As soon as I got all my tools in front of me, you're in front. Now you're agreeing to mutual punishment, so to speak. But if I get behind, when you turn me, you're like, oh, it was in there. Now you're able to go. Does that make sense? So try that with the choke with each other. Yeah. You ready? You have to squat down because I'm not, no, I'm kidding.
Oh.
So. Yep, your left step. Yes. Yeah, just that way. And look, Brett, go.
Oh,
This is
okay.
pen. You go. Left. Nope, you don't see that. So you're behind us.
I felt like you were.
We're trying to go.
I got
Good.
And then push that back.
Down, yep.
Yeah.
Tuck your fingers in there, big right step. There, you can see how you're turning.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
That's in it. Because once you do this, that shoulder and you guys can after you break away, you can come back and.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so don't worry
I
about
feel
it.
like if I could get my chin there, I could say.
So as you take this left step all the way. No, no,
This way.
Step this way like here. until you
Yeah.
feel single there.
Basically,
Now take this left step. All right, all the way around. And keep going until you're going there. You see how that?
The jacket's coming off.
Chest. And
She didn't get a chance to do it.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I was pulling and then.
You're pulling here, you want to step back. Bring this bring this onto your
Oh, yeah.
chest.
From your chin. And then kind of like.
There you go. And instead of punching. Yes, you'll see how the back's. You leave it out for it's there and anticipating this.
Yeah, you wanna get closer so you can come back.
You're carrying.
Because remember, like his ribs are like.
And then I'm gonna just all right.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, it makes you. I actually.
Just my toe, watch my toe.
Yeah.
It was made my.
Two people and anyway.
And those are.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I know. It's hard. Once you go that. Especially like. Most of the times, you don't know that hard, and then you can't. What
To
happened?
be in.
Yeah. So when you say keep it all those stuff.
Further down, but here, these are. After you dress on.
She was
Yes.
wondering.
So we do a water break and a picture break?
But what if someone had to?
Oh, but we're gonna sign
Would they actually?
Where are we gonna
Two.
They do like 1 year. So.
Can we take this down first?
Because.
Actually, it's here.
I can't reach.
Any questions? No, it's coming out like, so you want a two-hand choke like front or a count?
No, when we,
Like that.
Okay, so
Instead
it's
of.
gonna, okay.
does that weaken me though by doing a two-hand show?
Well, now look
Is it
where you're
better?
at and easier, so.
Okay.
So when they have two hands, you're like, go over here, remember, there's a blessing for you, so look how close his head is to my nose. My head is to his nose. So I'm gonna headbutt, boom, I'm gonna headbutt, and I'm gonna anchor this down. This is like a reverse barrel. As soon as I hold this down, I'm headbutting, and I'm gonna elbow, I'm gonna grab his, you know what,
Yeah.
right in the back, and I'm still holding this down, I'm not trying to break this away. But as this pinches here, he's gonna be squirming like a worm a little bit, because what am I grabbing, the groin? So headbutt one, keep this hand down here, since you don't want this to go into like a choke. But I can anchor this down, now he can muscle, but I have a little bit of an anchor, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
And I'm dropping my weight a little bit, but his head, if I have to go 1, 2, 3, look at, and I'm just looking for his nose, one thing's gonna be in it. He's committed in a whole different ballgame. Now, when I go back, I grab his groin, I grab the side here, and then I pinch, and as I pinch, I'm gonna elbow, and I'm breaking this up, and eventually I'm gonna like pass a baton as I'm going back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep elbowing until I can scratch my back. I might not get it on this first shot on the elbow on his torso, but as I go in there and start creating space, I'm coming up, and then I'm passing the baton. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you go where you're comfortable. If you have back shoulders, do not go past that. Just get your body down lower, because now have Tony help you. Tony knows, right? Where you're still aligned and I'm still able to go across. And I'm keeping that body. So as I run, I'm just like passing a baton. I can't go back higher. That starts hurting my shoulders. So I stop right there. I stop right where I need to be. Don't need to go up unless you have that flexibility. Does that make sense? So let's try two hands on that one. And then we'll go to your bear hug too.
All right, you
Can
want
we
to
do
do
a quick team photo?
Yes,
You gotta get going, yeah?
okay. It goes.
Oh, yeah, do a team photo first?
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's one second.
Yeah.
I got a bus side.
Yeah.
And then we'll do it with you.
Perfect. Yep.
Where do you wanna do
When you want it.
Maybe like start doing here and then maybe out in front of the.
What about in front of with the logo in the back? Would that be possible? do you think?
Oh,
Or would
Yeah,
that be
like
you,
this
right?
way, yeah.
Would you be able to-
Plus, you're not gonna get all the clarity.
So.
And then people.
We got the wellness in there. And you guy in the back's got a swan.
Wait, Karen, I know.
Don't be fighting. They're getting ready.
Are we all, is Tim
You see
hiding?
everybody?
Tim, guys, smile, show me those pretty whites. Oh, the other whites. No, good. See, I want
Heather wants to take one maybe?
I'll get you in there.
Oh. Does that work?
Spread out a little more. Let's like open up a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's our cozy, but. Yeah, maybe we can all just be normal.
Yeah.
Can you step forward?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that work?
Excellent. Can drop it. Turn it. 3. How's that look?
Just to be a pain. Would you mind snapping one Jimmy in?
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe you should be like center.
Do this split
I'll
group
sit
here.
No.
Yeah, there we
Is
go.
that,
Okay, hang on.
These poses are harder than the ones we were doing with the class.
There
Hang on a sec. Oh, it's not an iPhone. Oh, no, it is my phone. Okay, hang on. I was trying to find portrait mode.
Oh, that's.
It has no noise. It's just like-
My glasses, Jason. No. I know. There's my kids, they can update us. It's like,
It's not intuitive anymore. Nothing. Continue.
Oh, here we go, down.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, great.
There we
There
go.
we go. Okay, one for the money now. Okay, 1, 2. Natural light. Great.
All right, you're good. Perfect.
Thank you. Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
awesome.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, we can that way.
Okay, we're
So,
wait, okay,
Joe?
we're in.
See.
Choke
Yeah.
each other out.
Sure.
Oh, you're gonna choke me this time, right?
Is that where we were? Yeah.
Oh, we already.
So I can hip, so
Okay.
you go do this.
So like behind.
So as soon as you go back.
I didn't say
but-
that.
So imagine I got a. I'm gonna hit a boom, my anchor went down. So next to my back pocket. You can grab this shirt and you can grab it. As soon as I go in there. it's coming back.
Oh, I see. Yeah, like if I come behind you.
Oh, they like they swing back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pull your body. Okay.
Higher than this.
Yeah.
Comes straight up, it's harder to do.
It really got
Yeah, well, and I was trying to do gel.
Your eyes up. And then drop your weight. So now, as it goes in, you're gonna see elbow back, your left hand, step forward with your right foot, and then you're gonna come back. And just keep. There might be 1, 2, 3, but I wanna be in balance. So if I step in here, I have to elbow. So I have to step here to bring the face down. Does that make sense? Does that make sense for you guys?
Yeah.
And when you're grabbing it, your base is centered and then your hair is coming back on the same side. Yep. Your elbow, and so I can scratch my back. Yep, and see, what am I doing? I'm scratching my back, but I'm not, yep. There was like both hands and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep. And
After we get up.
you're right.
Just
you're
run
good.
it
Yep.
back.
You're going away, yelling, screaming,
How did it
making
feel?
as much noise as you can. What's that?
Yeah, just run it.
Yeah, yeah, run it.
Terribly, but.
Okay. So what kind of, did everybody, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that was great, but I do have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so. In my scenario, let's say that happens and I break free, but it's only momentarily and then I'm trying to run and he gets me again.
And they grab it again. So as you're running away, this is what we teach with cops. This is what I did is how I survived in the riots, because all of a sudden I was in high school at that time where all my homies turned against me because I was the wrong stage for it. And I had to escape. So this was out of survival. So say there's 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter how many people are lined up and I'm running. So say you're like, we're pretend like I'm running, okay, and he grabs me.
Yeah.
Back. So I'm gonna come back, 1, 2, 3, the next person grabs me. Boom, I'm coming back.
So it's like a circle.
I'm doing a circle, so I want to be able to have like, say if you grab like my shirt, right? Or my hoodie, my purse, whatever, I want to come up like a cape. I want to see this. I don't want to come down here. I'm gonna come up like a cape, see how that breaks his arm, his circle. As the circles, I'm just whacking his head and I'm going back. If it's this other person grabs me, I'm this way, I'm swinging. Right side, left side. We did this in a demo of all these masters in this martial arts. I'm like, let's put it on the streets. Let's go out here and then let's see how many of you guys can do your dojo out on the streets, because that's when it's gonna happen. All the instructors didn't know what the heck to do, and these were masters and all that stuff. You gotta be kidding me. Because they never got out. And oh, I don't have my platform, I don't have my mat, I don't have this. Like, dude, I'm gonna use the environment, I'm gonna pick up the stick, I'm gonna pick up the cone, I'm gonna spit in the person's face, I'm gonna do stuff that's unconventional. All the things, because they know the art form, not the survival form. I survived through a lot of that stuff. And this stuff was not pretty, it wasn't nice, there was no manual, there was no like, oh, when I got on, oh, you can't do that, oh, shoot. Okay, when I shoot somebody, I can't uppercut him, I'm like, oh, we're wrestling, okay, but like, it was a whole different thing, oh, this point, and I was like, changing that, so whenever anybody grabs you, they're gonna use you. So if I put my hand on you, you're gonna come with a cape, come with that same hand, yep, as soon as this comes hand, and then I want you to do a 360. So this one right here, it can extend a friend, if he's like, jolly, he's got basketball reach hands, well, now you're gonna reach, then with that other hand, you're gonna smack the ear. You're hitting on targets that's gonna be messing with equilibrium, and I want you to cup. Imagine cupping, hold your ear, like you hear that little air pocket, that's enough to mess up your equilibrium. You don't have to do that much and mess you up. I don't need to swing it on here, but when I have my momentum going, look at that, and you're going. So if I grab you on this side, watch cape does she come up? She goes above my shoulders, boom. Yeah, because we keep running in that same direction. So let's say if there's 2, 3 people, so say you grab her, you start here, your hand. If I grab you this way and then you grab her on the other side, so if you're, nope, so one at a time. So now as I go, you have a 2-person, boom, now this one goes here, then come back the other way.
Like that.
You're coming back on the same side. Because if you were going in, it's gonna be where he's grabbing the shirt. I wanna be able to twist and turn.
But what if I can't lift my shoulder that high?
Well, then you just, great, so can you grab me? So if I can't lift my shoulder,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it in my body and just come back. Even if
Okay,
it's
so
on,
still the circle is.
bring your hand next to your cheek. Can you do that with your shoulder? So can I try it with you?
Yeah.
Is this your back shoulder?
That's right, yeah,
Okay,
right. This
so,
week.
so this is, so what I want you to do is I want you to step forward. Now I want this hand to come to your cheek. Nope, come to
Oh,
the cheek.
my cheek.
Nope, just bring your hand to your cheek.
Oh, my hand,
Yeah.
I get it. Hannah.
Yep, yeah, because now you're using your whole body.
Okay.
Now turn and keep turning and stepping. Now hit me with the other hand. See how this comes back?
Oh.
You're gonna hit me this way and then
Okay.
keep stepping and turning and walking away. So if you cannot lift above, what you're gonna do is just anchor it down. Use this free hand. to
Okay.
help them in the air. And then as I'm going, I'm still gonna be going back in. that same
One more
direction.
time.
Yes, so let's walk towards Cassie, right? So walk, boom, now go, turn. Keep turning, there you go, where's that?
Okay.
Whether I'm running this way or going the other direction. As long as you bring it to your trunk, you have more options. And limitations, I can totally relate. Most instructors or people can do all these fancy things, don't ever take into consideration the wear and tear of our bodies. And that's at
Yeah.
different stages. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no,
Everybody?
that's helpful. That's helpful, because that was a big thing. I'm like, yeah, I might be able to break loose for 5 seconds, but then what do I do?
Exactly.
So that was. Yeah.
And you said a bear hug from,
Yeah, like if they're straining your arms.
Yeah.
okay. And you should, like down in front, back,
How from the side,
perfect.
but then they might be
So,
planning a headbutt.
Yep, can you, so say from the side, bear hug, okay. Now look at where's my free hand? Down here.
Oh.
I'm going straight here, right inside. Whether I'm grabbing, I'm gonna bite, boom. I'm not gonna headbutt because who knows how, if he has a head metal block, but I'm gonna grab when the hands are here. This goes from the side, I can bite. As I go in there, I'm gonna keep elbowing, boom, and I'm gonna start working my way out because I'm going out. These little like rabbit punches, they're not hard, but they're enough to create movement. If you stay still, and I'm like, oh, okay, what am I gonna do? And I come up, well, now he has a field day with me. He can dump me, drop me. I drop 1 to 2 inches, this elbow, and I start working my way out. Boom, boom. Well, this elbow's gonna come up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this hand's gonna come back. And I'm use the same side. Here goes one from the back. So the back one, headbutt, boom. I create a bowl. What am I doing with my chest? See what I'm doing here? Boom. Bring this hand towards my cheek. I'm grabbing his groin. If I don't do this and I just go here, well, now it's gonna go right into a choke. Now it's screwed. Because now it's like, oh, I'm here. And then I got 8 to 30 seconds, depends on your tolerance on getting choked. When he has, let's go 2 hands in. So as I'm in here, I headbutt first, boom, groin second, create a bow. What am I doing with my chest? I'm just creating a bow. Bring this hand towards my cheek. This one's here, this elbow comes back, and this goes in. One. Now I'm breaking away to run. Let's try this one with the side, and then we'll go with the one, and then the one from the front. These are three. Somebody picks you up or grabs you here. First thing I'm gonna do,
Oh, yeah.
I'm biting, grabbing. I have a free ear sandwich. Look at this. It's instant pain. Like Tyson and Holyfield. You guys remember that? You guys can take blow to blow tolerance, but short, excruciating pain. They respect it instantly. They cannot handle it. They recognize that Tyson bit him. Holyfield jumped around like a little kid. And what it is, guys that can take punishment for punishment, short, excruciating pain, they can't. And that's the same thing that you gotta do to get away. You gotta initiate pain for them to respect you, to stop. If not, it's just like, oh, okay, please, no. Well, this one goes through, I got away, now I gotta go back in there. But it's one, the longer you're in a confrontation, the odds are in your favor. That's why you gotta hurt them to stop them. You're not defending anymore, you're hurting them to get away. If you don't hurt them, they're gonna come back harder with a vengeance, with more animosity, anger, frustration, and who knows what else. Does that make sense? Let's try that from the side, back. Outside.
So like side, like, oh, like give you a bear hug like this. You gotta
create the bow.
Yeah. Let's drop a little bit.
Yeah, and then
Use
keep
the
your
stomach
arm
to-
up to like
Make
make a roll. So your arms.
Up. You're
It's like
gonna
putting your
show your
in.
side, right?
So yeah, like if somebody
Yeah.
grabs you like this. There you go. Yeah.
Then when you're here, then I want them to talk. See how my hands look back.
That's
Yep, see how.
You gotta tap your bow.
Back to lower.
Right.
Once she grabs you, it's just a step back.
Yep.
Put your head closer.
That's when you least look at it. And then this is gonna go up, stomach, chest, chin, face.
Yeah, and then.
Start stuffing this, yes. See, it goes here on his elbow. Yes. Here's my son, really throwing back up.
I know.
I see this guy. Let's go through this. He's creating that bowl. I don't want to reach you, Dave. His arms just came or extended. You see it fly?
Right. Just like how big it is.
Yeah. She goes 1, 2.
Just like-
And then, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Go straight to the. You got it?
Yeah. It does. So it's just like two arms.
Just use this free hand and then it's first step in this hand. Yes.
It was already down.
See how easy that's been? I got both hands.
Yeah. It hurts part.
That's what I have to say.
One of the days you're gonna hit. More. Did you guys get it?
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah. Oh, so.
Questions on that?
No, you dropped it.
So the ultimate goal of the ones you eat, and you should be still running. You're not saying so. You don't hurt them.
How you're getting out of there. Second, second.
Okay.
Get in 3 minutes.
You're like, take on.
Oh, yeah, exactly how you have that free hand. You always have something. When they're committed to you, you know where his hand is. Now when he's like, oh, she's sitting down, they're like, oh, that's my way.
Broke your head back too.
Oh, it was like a.
So. we're gonna do the other one.
Contact.
I don't want you to let go. You got some good grips, so we're showing how easy it is to get away with.
Oh, because it can't.
Hurting, right? So there's one take that I'm just going to crystal screen and then. The one solar metal, which is like, I'm not gonna touch you and jump over the how easy it is to get away. Should I be sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just,
So-
you do, when you go further.
So this one is gonna be one take, because I'm gonna have him really choke. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to get away and I'm not gonna touch him. Okay? Okay, so I know we just met, but. When I don't like it, I'm gonna get away. Choke as hard as you want. Don't let go, don't let go. See how colorful I'm getting?
Yes.
Come on, I know you're stronger.
Oh my God.
Good job, good job. Oh, hold on. So here's this, here's 1, 2, boom. I got it broken that circle. Now I'm gonna show you how to hurt him if he comes back after me. This was just showing you like, it doesn't matter how strong the person is. If he comes in and he chokes, now as soon as I gotta stop him to hurt him. As soon as I go choke again, I turn, he comes back.
Oh.
I'm serving a tray. Thumb to the throat, fingers to the throat, thumb to the eye, palm to the nose. Okay, and it wasn't in there, but I just struggle and like try to do don't choke me, let me talk my way through this. I try to do this. There's no way in heck with his gorilla grip strength, I can't break that. I can't break that,
Right.
but I can break this. And I can go straight towards
With
his
the other
eye.
hand.
Look at this. It's uncomfortable. It's not choking me compared to where he had 2 hands. Does that make sense? But for one hand, oh, I can extend. This hand goes back. Guarantee you, this hand's going right there.
Yeah.
We don't want the one move and all the fancy stuff. Here's the lot of the hogwash. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here and make him look and toss him. No. What's gonna work instantly? And try that. Don't choke each other, but just look. So now here's the instructions. Step 1, I turn my shoulders. Because this element right in here, I turn my hips. Look at how I broke away. As opposed to trying to stay here, trying to knee, trying to punch. Do this, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be going to sleep if I stay in that. Or if I turn away, see what I did? Look at how this hand, it's uncomfortable,
Yes.
but it's not so the point where I have to go in here and now he has more toes. You know what I mean? As I'm here, I turn and serve a tray. Thumb goes right into the fingers to the throat, thumb to the eye, palm to the nose. So try that with each other. Don't choke each other. But as that goes through, that's gonna be like, yes. Don't turn your eyes to your eyes.
That's right.
Because now you know we're there, just you see how that curves that.
Or not, get away.
Curve, and then now what I did from here, because I was trying to find way, but then I stopped. I didn't stop in the.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
You see the bill? Thank you, Tom.
Thank you. He's like, oh, I don't know what that was all about.
Sure, I saw that Dr. Chucky's wife.
Keep learning.
So we're gonna go to that.
Great action.
Cemetery.
There, now listen, now straight up on that state. Instead of here, I want you to come straight to the throat. Down there.
That's so great. And then maybe.
And then boom, boom.
I seem like my.
You don't turn your head away. Don't turn your head. No, I want you to look at him because if you turn your head, I'll give you your arms and your head. You don't see the target until you're 5 feet.
I'm at.
Oh, like not that way.
Yeah.
So as soon as I go in, you know,
Oh, she's still looking at.
keep your eyes, keep your eyes on the thread at all times. The reason why I want you guys to keep your eyes on the thread, or say you have your hair, your backpack, your hoodie, your anything on there. I do this, say he's choking, I do this, and now he's grabbing me back, and I'm like, oh, right here, and then whatever I do. If you stay here, and I do this, I can at least see what's coming next. You see how my eyes, look at where my body goes this way, looking here. I rotate that, I don't do this. I'm not far enough away, and I'm 5 to 6 feet away, then turn your back.
You're rotating, but you're also stepping away.
I'm rotating, stepping, whether it's right side, left side. So if I go to my left, this is the closest hand. And if I push in, like walk into that, like you can't walk into it, it's automatic pain. You know what I mean? If the harder they come in, the worse it is. That's why when they go hard, then I go hard. But I don't go harder, I just turn faster and move, and I just pivot this. Because if they were going in here, if I would have done that and I would have done that first part, there would have been no way I would have been down. But I didn't do the second part because whereas I was trying to get away. You saw how my back was turned? Where did he just, oh, thank you, now I'm here, now I'm gonna shove you against the wall, now I'm gonna be in the corner, I'm gonna be in all these other elements. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Once you're 5 to 6 feet away, then turn your back. What happens when you're in a changing room, a dressing room, at
The gym.
a gym, a clothing store, or whatever, and this guy, I'm gonna use this chair as a prop. So if I'm in here, and I usually say somebody's like, I'm in a dressing room and there's only one way out and I have limited space and this person's gonna rape, molest me, rob me, whatever it may be, take advantage of me. I can't get out. The door is this way. This person's blocking the doorway. So can I use you? Let's say the doorway is right in here, or the door and my only exit is in here. So I don't want to be in here. I want to straddle my feet. If I square up, I'm in trouble. I want to have right side, left side. This right in here. That way your foundation is solid. As soon as he goes in, his hand could be on me or whatever, he's assaulting me. Once I'm in here, his hands, oh, I know where one hand is at. So it's a blessing for me, a curse for him. I said that right. You know how many times I had to say that in my head? The first thing that's here, look at what's opening. There's the exit. He's not letting me out. He's going to do whatever he wants. My first thing, my feet go from here. I'm here. My hand goes towards his throat. This other hand comes up towards his throat. I'm going to bite. I'm going out. There's your exit. Okay, so whenever you're settled down in a park or changing room, a hallway, somebody comes up, I'm always like, oh, here, I can't get out. I grab whatever hand. If he doesn't have his hand on me and he's just like talking, well, it's the same thing. If he's like, hands are up, like, no, you're not coming out of this way. Well, now, thank you, because now his hands are there and I'm still going to the same targets. Now I'm grabbing the groin, I'm grabbing and I'm going right in here. My thumb is not being nice like this. It is going to penetrate like deep inside. I'm digging in like it's a grenade, right? Not like a thumbs up. I want to hurt him, and this is going to be stronger, and this is not going to be this flexing. Stronger when that's closer to your digits on there. Does that make sense? Straddle, you're tying your shoe, whatever. Okay, same thing. I'm doing this. I'm at a park. I'm at whatever. That instant access, because this is what's happened. And he was like, oh, how is this? Martial arts? Well, trap me in a room. I'll show you how easy. Then when I'm out of there, I'm going to charge the bull's horns. When bull's horns come here, my hands are here. See how this is in here? I can see a lot more. And I'm going to bull's horn, got stretch, bull's horn step, and I'm straddle stepping my way out.
Show me the straddle stuff
Yep.
again, please.
So say if there's 4 people, 5 people, this is the same principles down here. As soon as I'm here, there's one leg's out, growing face. I'm stepping, and I'm not walking in like this. So I'm like shuffle stepping. Like
Okay.
fence work, I'm stepping and shuffling. As soon as I walk up, look how my hips are coming up. Now I'm off balance. Now it's timing. Oh, he's got me here and I'm off balance. No, I want to be solid all the way through. Shuffle, shuffle until I can run. Does that make sense? What happens if here's another, I'm sure this door should, actually, let's do this one in case somebody does open that door. So now let's say you're pinned up against the wall. I use you again. So the harder he chokes, the worse it is for him. Now I have no broken circle. The broken circle is behind me. Just like that grab, the broken circle was where here, when I had open space, now I don't have any open space. So what I'm gonna do is, the broken circle is gonna come up. If I have bad shoulders, I'm gonna come straight in the middle, right into the side. The harder he chokes, the faster I'm going up. So say if you're choking a little bit, I want my head to be here. Most people come off and they push their butt back. Well, once I push my butt away, he's gonna ricochet slam my head to the wall. So I want your head and back and butt to the wall. That way you're like, whoa, okay, here. As soon as I go up, I go in the center line. As I go here, I break the circle. This is uncomfortable. I didn't stop him. I can breathe now. He can choke me, not as good as with 2 hands. So if he's choking, I'm choking, I'm just gonna go choke a little bit more. That way they can see the Christmas. Perfect. That way, as soon as I go here, oh, okay, good. This is uncomfortable. He's still choking me, but it's not as bad as 2. Once I go in here, this elbow comes in. towards his face. I'm anchoring my hand on my head. He's still choking me. It's not hurting me. It's uncomfortable. Then I'm gonna rake and grab the back of his neck. Boom, I slam him in. There's my exit along the wall. And at the same time, I'm using the environment now to get away. So if somebody has you pinned up against the wall, let's imagine like go right in here and I'm gonna guide you. So let's go 4 people or yeah, somebody grab your partner and we're gonna choke. So this side is gonna be the victim side.
Okay.
So you guys are choking. So the first step that you're gonna do is, nope, so keep your feet squared up because you're up against the wall. Imagine this is flat, your butt, your head, and your back up to the wall. Okay? Then I want you to just come up and grab your hair with one hand. That's it. Now turn this shoulder. So this elbow will go forward. There you go. Now that hip will be to the wall. You see his, yep, nope, you're right. Just right in here. So if you're here, you're going here. See how my hip, my eyes are here. Now with that free hand, I'm gonna reach around, either right the eyes. Nope, so let's throw the other.
Oh, I think using this.
So this way.
To, yeah.
One hand. There you go. Now this free hand comes around and scrapes.
Okay, so like that.
Claws it
Right?
tight enough if they're coming in. So as soon as they.
Yeah,
come in,
okay, same one and then.
Same thing, so grab your head.
So don't use this.
Yes,
Yeah.
so anchor this down to your head first. There you go. Now stop at your eye level. So this elbow comes out here. There you go. See how that's protecting your eyes and see where that point comes in? Turn your shoulders.
Oh,
towards
yeah,
me.
then press the circle
Boom.
and then.
The target, your eyes on him.
Okay.
There you go. See how you're still seeing.
Elbow.
Now,
This.
again, I'm gonna reach out and grab the face of his neck.
Okay.
Because they're slick, they have hair, and once you grab them, they get like butterfly swimming. Yep, all the way through, and then you slam the chest. And if they, they're going
And then
across, so this
right?
hand goes
Yeah.
here,
And then.
Aiming,
you step up, and swing.
yeah.
Good, now this hand, step around, so that way,
Other side?
and you're walking, that's your way out.
So what?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Same side, so
Yep.
turn it.
Instead of trying, yeah, all the. Use this
Yep,
one.
the two, they got like basketball reach, well, that's where you're gonna break straight, guys, scratch the
Just
edges.
about. Right view.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys get it?
Yeah, I think so. So like.
So anchor the hand on your head. Good, so you want the hand matching your eye level. That's your anchor. See how that elbow comes straight in? Turn the shoulder towards me. Boom, eyes on her. There you go. Now with this free hand, you're gonna reach around to the back of her neck and that's where you're gonna exit out.
Push it that way. Okay.
As opposed to trying to go here and trying to come back. No, we put it out.
Push her.
Yelling, I'm surprised. They got 3 strikes on 1, so they're gonna be like, what the heck is going? As soon as I start doing this and grabbing down, they'll just. See how you do.
Yeah, well, you've already broken.
Oops, anchor to your head. Now make sure that this elbow comes up to your eye level. And then that's, yes, that's it. And then that's the way, yep.
Got it.
Yep, you're coming this way. You see how this, yes, see, I want this to be level with you. As opposed to down, it goes down when I'm in front of you. Yep, see how that point comes in? Exactly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I was wondering, can you show us like what you would do if you, someone, or do their vehicle, and then you're like stuck?
Yeah. So, in any vehicle standing on the ground,
Like, maybe I should clean my house.
because there's so many different things. As soon as somebody starts dragging you or if they pick you up. So here's another thing with kids and if I go to pick you, okay, if I pick you up?
Yeah.
So if I take you from here to there, that's my man. This became a statistic. So now what I want you to do, can I pick you up again? I want you to whittle like a fish out of water, squirm like a worm. Soon as your feet ever leave the ground, I want you to be in that staggered stance, not that squared stance. Remember, you can run away faster than you can crawl away. You don't want to go to the ground. But as soon as I pick you up, so you're looking at Jason, pick you up, whittle. Look at how hard, now where's those elbows coming back? Well, everything kind of blends in. Now we're just putting a chain of moves together that are universal from the very beginning, using stuff that's real attributes that we have today. Any kid that picks up, what happens when they're young? They're like, oh, they're squirming. I want you to squirm like a worm. If you're kicking, mean, heel, moving, the harder you are, the more you're moving, the harder it is for them to pick you up. Once you're in a van in a confined space, can I use you? So you're in the chair now. If I'm here, what can you do? If my hands are on you, look at that, eyes. Now, instead of going here, I want you to go like right on my eyebrows. And then with this palm, now step up and step up. And where does that go? They're going for the eyes and the throat is the easiest. When I come down to you, look at how close my face is to you. This is way easier. It doesn't matter whether I'm wearing a ski mask, a hoodie, anything that's covering my face because I'm committed here. Okay, I tell you, I'm here, and now if I go in here and she goes right towards my eyes, boom, instant. And then I want you to just kind of like video games, like you're, yeah, all of that and scratching, like all of this. You're keeping your hands tighter into areas that once they feel the pain, they can't sustain that. It's instant. Whether you're on narcotics, drugs, when I'm teaching law enforcement, it's the same thing. They can't do this stuff that I'm showing you because there's rules and regulations and the law. But when it's survival, this is no rules. He's attacking you. You're in there. The longer you're in there, you gotta fight right with all your might. Because you don't want to go to scene 1 to scene 2 to scene 3, all the torment that they're gonna have, the sexual, the physical, all the other emotional stuff that you're gonna tolerate. You got to make scene 1 the last one. You fight with all your might to get out of that, no matter what. Because the longer you go from there, cops telling you, and it's proven. You Google it, look at what person that fights back immediately has more chances to getting in there. Because now the torment and the fear and the emotional roller coaster that I'm in this bottleneck and I can't get out of it, but I can. You can, as long as you commit it to getting away. You guys have kids, right? So if somebody was attacking your kids, what would you do?
Kill them.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
it's
You know,
the same,
yeah.
it's the same thing. So we gotta have that same scenario as somebody's attacking us. We gotta get away. You gotta be there for your kids. You gotta be there that same way. The difference is, oh, well, it's okay because I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be this. No, they cross that line. I gotta cross that line. I gotta inflict pain by any and all means necessary to get away. That is it. Like, it's simple. Self-defense, they got the Krav Maga. Oh, they got elbows. Can the average person do that? Can a 5-year-old do it? No, well, that's relatable for ex-military or some elite athletes in school or like has martial arts background. The average person can't do that. The average person can do all the stuff that I'm showing you because it's practical, applicable, and it's easy. It's not hard. The harder we make it is more steps. Oh, how many more steps? Like, can I use you? So if I grab you, so say you're standing up, and I'm like, oh, well, look at that out there. Hey, we're going here, what can we do here? Yep, and look, just turn and face me, and then step toward me. Back, oh, there. Now, let that energy go. There's no right or wrong. Okay, if I grab you, I go from here. What is he gonna do? He brings it to the branch. He's ready to elbow me. But now look, I'm participating. What else can he do with his free hand? You have that free hand, use that, or that hand. Yep. He has multiple options. It's when we start like, okay, squaring up and like trying to go toe to toe. Well, not in this, not out there. When there's an environment, like I'm looking at cones, the environment, trash can. If there's multiple people, I'm going to use him as a shield, you as a shield to get behind this person to go in here to put a barrier between me and them. Whether it's a water bottle, whether it's gum. What do you have on you right now that can be used as a weapon? Gum.
Someone's eye.
Yep.
Jacket.
Yep. Jacket, belt. Look at how close. Look at that. The germ is perfect. Like everything's in here. See, how's your watch? You got chain. You got pocket. If I go in here and I take off my belt, and all of a sudden, you guys better not fall around. BKA, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm swinging this around, and if I'm like, okay, here, catch, boom. Now I'm out of there. I throw that, but look at the everyday items. Money, bam. What did I do? Him at the very beginning. Hey, was that? Watch out for that. Boom. He looked at that. That's enough for me to get in. Look at all the bottles. Look at all this. How close am I to the door? I'm ready to go back. That guy came in and go. He's like, "What the heck?" Like, he wasn't willing to step in because I know something else is on. No, he's no. But as our comfort level goes up, awareness level goes down. You're out in that good times, having like good meetings, and all of a sudden you're out with a knife with the friends, and this person is going in here. How fast things can change. And it's been changing more and more and more. When I go on ride-alongs, I still want to see what's going on in my neighborhood because I get to go with the lieutenant now, as opposed to, or the sergeant, and all the people that I train. I'm like, oh, good for you making up. Okay, what are these? All these little different outcomes that are coming up. Just I want to know what's going on in my town. Like,
Yeah.
because most instructors never go on a ride along. Well, here's the real stuff behind the scenes. Oh man, I was like, dude, making sure my seatbelt's like secure when he's going 90s on pursuit. I'm like, this is awkward and it's scary because I'm not used to that. This is his everyday. He's got to be able to go from 0 to 100 miles an hour on a dime, and the torment and the reality of it. There's no stuff, and he's on when I'm doing law enforcement stuff. It's easier because I'm not trying to abide. When I go in there and I have to get out of a jail, I was like, I'm going in. I've done it with Lane County, Deschutes County, all these different counties. Is I'm the bad guy in jail, and I was all, I need props, I need ketchup, I need Mountain Dew, I need yogurt, I need all these different props. I need chocolate because I'm gonna. What is chocolate? Something shit. Ketchup, blood, yogurt. I got some disease. Mountain Dew, it's urine. Oh, I got feces. I got hepatitis. And I just throw this on. And all of a sudden, I planted the seed of this before the guy, and all I got to do is get out that door. I don't care how many officers there are. My only goal is to escape. Your only goal in an encounter is to escape. That's it. How you do it doesn't matter. But when I get out there, they're like, oh my gosh. And guys like, oh man, yeah, man, I got AIDS, I got this. All of a sudden I'm planting seeds in front of this person. You know what I mean? And they were
Yeah.
on here, and I smeared the shit on this, or the chocolate on the window. They can't see it anymore. They're gonna come in there, and I was on, I need fart spray because I want their reactions. Like, I want all their senses to be touched, not just the scene, the physical. Because if I can touch all your senses, I know my odds are in my favor. I got distractions. I got stuff that's already, before they even come in, like, oh, they already know the rap sheet. This guy's a crazy loony. They're prepared and they come in there. Well, everybody has a drill. If I have 5 people, well, you're gonna be in charge of the right. If one person's in charge of arm, now the other person's in charge of arm. Other person controls their leg, and their head. Those are 5 points of contact. When you control, they can't do anything. Everybody's on there. He goes here. I need to go over to this side now. Not everybody fighting on this one because we're all compiled, and your cops aren't trained in that instance because this person is like, oh, we gotta do it in this way. No, everybody controls it, and I have to have pain compliance. This is the same thing, pain compliance. You're getting away. You're inflicting pain, so they're gonna listen, they're gonna respect it. Now you can get away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Any other, I mean, I can go on and on and on. Any other questions or scenarios that you guys have encountered? Yes.
Okay, so I know that this is all like getting away when you're in a situation. What if you see somebody, 2 people, like I went out to a bar one night and this guy all of a sudden attacked this other guy. And immediately he was trying to fight and he squared up and I know you don't want to get involved, but you see somebody struggling, like
Yeah.
what do you, should you get involved? Should you
It
help?
depends
Like,
on you.
obviously it's like, oh,
Not in your.
You know.
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
So it-
Oh, 911.
someone I've trained bouncers in LA and like security guards, and there's a rough and tough, and this guy's fighting, and say like Jason and what's your name? Tim. You guys are out in here, and Tim's like muscling, beating the living daylights out of Jason. And so all I'm gonna do is if I have to put myself in there and I gotta get in there, and Tim's not seeing me from behind, so what I do is I come up on his shoulders, free rub, it's no charge for that. And I come back on his eyes, and I'm going for his eyebrows right in here. I control the head right in here. I take him off, or I'm gonna turn him down that side. I'm not gonna turn him. I want to take him back. Because where the head goes, the body will follow. Like I was explaining, especially if he's boiling down, well, instead of me I can push him off, but now he's gonna grab him, but I gotta get that instant pain. And I'm gonna go so hard that it's easy, like it's hurt. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna be nice. If this guy's beating the living daylights and he's like, stop, nobody's stopping. And then all of a sudden, who knows if he has a shank or a knife or a stick or anything up in there and out in here. Everybody carries pocket knives. So I want to get behind the thread, control the thread. Just like we're wrestling, you gotta control.
Keeps the space too
Yeah.
versus like trying to choke him.
Yeah, because if I try to choke him, like, oh, and he knows freaking jujitsu, Oh, and this is his specialty, chokes escapes. And if I go here, look how I'm committed now. And all he does, man, boom, and I'm hitting now. I'm like, oh crap, he throws off. Now I'm over here. I don't want to participate. I don't
Yeah.
know his skill set.
Right.
I don't want to find out how good he is until I'm away. Oh crap, he was that good. Thank goodness I got away. So I go in here and I anchor. So when if somebody's here, I anchor on his back, right? Here's my fulcrum, right in here. The arms here. Go into the eyes. If I go this hard right in there, there's no way he can sustain that or maintain that. And if I'm breaking back, I mean, this is instant and it's not going to be polite. It's a quick, you know how you guys adjust massage, you're like, doesn't take very much. You're like, oh yeah, you're talking, and you're like, you guys are like part magician, like, oh crap, I didn't know it was coming. You know, it was that quick. But you know what, how you smooth, it's the same thing. Doesn't take very much, but you're in that same motion. Especially when it's there. And you could be standing, you could be on the ground. Or if this person's over here and he's talking, all of a sudden they're saying, okay, well, I'm gonna go straight in here. Okay, if I put my hand on the chin, and I'm just gonna direct him back and I'm walking back. And see how that goes, where the head goes, the body will follow.
Mhm.
Cowboys take down cows, 200-pound men can take down an 800-pound beast by the head control. They can't, they're not gonna reach around the gut, they're not gonna go for the legs, they're gonna go for something that's simple. When they tie them up, look at how it's proven, so the same thing, like where the head goes, the body will follow.
So if the person is coming after you with a weapon, what do you do? Like if they have a knife or a gun or something, do you try and like disarm them or?
No, the longer, so if he's in a knife, let's see, you have a pen, oh, perfect. Oh, that's a. So I come at him with a knife, like there's so many say you're gonna use this as a knife, right? So if I'm here, my hands are going up, I wanna be out in this way. I don't wanna be like, oh, I'm gonna disarm him and make all this, cause look at the slicing and the dicing, he hits an artery, I'm in trouble. He goes any motion, come any motion, boom, what am I doing? I'm deflecting. What did I do with my other hand? I rake the eyes. Where did I direct him? I X'd him out, forget that, I'm going out that way. I'm not gonna try to go toe to toe. If he comes like he's stabbing, like all those motions, oh crap, man, I want two hands on one, I wanna give it back to him. I wanna get behind the threat. I'm not gonna be able to disarm the threat, especially as a beginner, as a mark. I know how good I am, but I still can't disarm everybody because of, I don't know what skills, his strength, I don't know what he has. But I know I can move my body. I know I can move behind the threat. Like somebody goes in for the knife, this is huge. Oh man, like what do I do here? Where's the threat? If I do anything, and it's a double blade, so this one, I hold, I shrug, I give it back to him, I slice down for my opening. I got a rib sandwich, or he goes in, but I'm giving him back. Like brutal stuff, it's how somebody goes into this extreme, I gotta go to that extreme because I felt that. And this stuff is what's happened to me. It wasn't like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do one, he's got this knife, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna hip throw him and make it look good. Oh, slice my throat. I control the threat, stop the threat. What do I do automatically? I shrug my shoulders, step back. He stabs himself. I'm holding on to this. I am not, can you stab me with that knife? Oh no, I'm like, I love this hand. He's my teddy bear hand. I'm two hands, I'm gonna get sliced and diced here, but not here. Not where it's gonna matter the most. So as I'm holding this tight, I go back and I slice down. Look at the opening that I create. See how my Tony knows? He's going tighter, I'm gonna bite. And then I'm coming out. He bites and, but all of those things, as soon as I'm going biting, there's no way I'm gonna be doing it half-ass. You gotta go full blown. You do anything partial, when you guys are adjusting and like, I'm gonna be easy, I gotta go a little soft. No, I gotta snap them. You gotta not snap them. You gotta make it work. That's, you know, the limits, you know what I mean? But you gotta commit to it. If you don't commit, what happens? That could hurt them. You know what I mean? Same thing, you gotta commit to getting away. There's a gazillion and one moves that can go in there. A gun, when I'm showing the cops, it's hand to hand. I don't know the shooting and all that, but when I'm close quarters, I have my 4 options in front of me. When I'm further away, this distance, I'm gonna ease in, I'm talking in, I'm bringing myself in, my hands are always up. I want my hands protecting my box. So this is your box, your shoulders, your hips. I want my hands in that center of that box to protect me. If I go out here like this, well, look at the opening. My hands are in my box protecting me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good job. And with the switcheroo too, because that's the thing, when he switches hands, well, where am I going back? Thank you, where's the threat? Oh, forget it, I'm gonna push him, I'm gonna get over there, I'm not gonna try to, okay, let's go toe to toe, here we go, no. I don't know how good the other person is. I don't wanna find out
Yeah.
his other skill set. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Any other questions? No?
You have something in your hand too, is that like the, I don't know, something you would do, just throw
Yeah,
them and then
absolutely.
just
Your
getting out
water.
the link?
Yep, your water, you pick up pocket change, anything in your pocket, have like throwaway keychains or a lanyard, everyday items, have the knock and mouth spray. That's just as good as Mason. It's not like, oh, I've got to rely on Mace. I don't want you to rely on faulty equipment that can, especially if it's man-made, a taser. Well, are you willing to have that used against you? All my kids wanted tasers. I'm like, no problem. You tase me, I'm gonna tase you. That way you feel what it's like. Because if you never felt it, how can you justify it? I'm not gonna have them shoot you with like guns, that's the limits, but like mace, how's it feel? Well, it's a different deal. I gotta be with the wind. Oh, the battery didn't work, or I didn't take the safety tube off. This skills that right here is with you 100%, not relying it on faulty equipment. That's hers, but okay. No, he's like, oh,
You know,
yeah. But you see, it's gotta be simple and it's gotta be effective. If it's not simple, too many steps, you're not gonna remember all that. Too complex, especially when that emotional roller coaster comes in, it's like information overload on everything.
Really good. Really good
Yeah.
stuff.
You guys can thank Jason and Cassie for putting this on.
Yes, thank you. Really solid.
Any questions? Did that answer the questions with bear hugs? Anything? There's so much more, like I can just go down a rabbit hole in knowledge. Like, I wish I knew this much as I did in the insurance world, but I'm learning the insurance world, and this is a challenge by choice. So I'm challenging to better myself to learn a new skill set. But this one here, I know like the back of my hand. We all have different gifts and talents and attributes, and the same thing. You want to use them to the fullest of your ability, but you want to challenge yourself in a new direction too. Because another skill set, it's a mental challenge, which is great. Like going through dealing with a person comes in here, he's like, comes in, you're like, oh, hey, I need to see Tim. And, oh, Tim, oh, he walks out, oh, I can see Tim. I need to see Jason. Oh, Cassie, now I can see him straight. No, but as that goes in there, you know what I mean? Because you guys have a team and that arsenal pull from each other. Different strengths in here as opposed to that is huge. I mean, and Jason, like, known him for say decades, like, and it's so cool to see like just everything that he's done and how he's been genuinely, he's a great leader and participant and jiu-jitsu guy and all that stuff. And
working.
learning a new skill set, but look at how at an age like that's hard. That's why I was like, I go in there, I was like, oh no, I know what I'm gonna do because I know my competitiveness goes in. I'm like, no, I gotta not know in there, but self-defense. This is easier, doesn't beat me up as bad, just get to see Christmas in November occasionally. But you get to see how effective it is and how much more universal. When we're going into a gym, when I train fighters, it was all, new guy comes in, we're eyeballing each other, I'm like, no, we're training together. He's got a skill set, we're gonna work through this. You guys wanna go after the class, then that's after the class, not during this. This is a business that you keep, it's treated as a business afterwards, yeah, when nobody's around. And put the gloves on, go at it, and he's still here, but it's like, I want that release out of here, and then they become buddies afterwards. Like I've had law enforcement, I have criminals, attorneys, like all walks of life, you know, and in jiu-jitsu, you see all the walks of it, and young kids, older guys, professionals, non-professionals, guys that are just going through the motions, and it was the same thing, but mine was like, I could easily punch you, it was a lot easier. My arms, I can't muscle, I don't bend like I used to bend, I don't have that flexibility, that strength, but I have that other skill set, that self-defense is something that everybody needs to know. We're not gonna go into a self-defense class and it's a jiu-jitsu self-defense, or it's like, oh, we're gonna teach you, we're gonna fight for your back. That's another skill set, but we don't wanna be able to, we can run away faster than we can crawl away. And that's putting things into perspective. They're getting you there to sign you up into their business, and they should say this is a jiu-jitsu self-defense. Be clarified. No, this is self-defense. It's universal. It's everything. And think of it from a 5-year-old to a 95-year-old. If those things aren't worth, like you can't remember, how are you gonna be able to teach it? So what was one move that you liked, Tim? Besides throwing me up against the wall.
I don't know, for me, it's. I like thinking of the steps versus like, I just wanted to grab back, like, instead of, making it more position. Versus just grabbing back.
Getting away.
Yeah. And what about you? We're gonna go down the rounds, or down, around the room. Cassie, that way everybody's perspective is different.
I think this one I can remember. My brain sucks, especially like in times of emergencies, but I think I can remember this survey tray.
And these are three things you're encountering in real competition. You're in a freeze, you're in a fight, and you're in a flight. And it's in no particular order it's just based on your lifeline and timeline. But I guarantee you, if somebody was attacking your kids, dude, she would come out like mama bear. Like there's a whole different ballgame. But that's the same mindset that we need to be having for ourselves. Like it's gotta be simple. You could do that on everybody. Like, hey, this guy's here, pop, hey, pop, like clearing out the space, you know what I mean? And that's something that connects with you. What about you, Jason?
I guess if there's pretty comfortable, like one-on-one, and it's like the more than one. Where you had like you're spinning, you're slapping, you're scratching, you're elbowing. Like that's great. Like that's just like, okay, if there's 5 people, you do need to not even try to, figure things out. You just need to get away.
Yep. So let me go on a little bit more. So if there's more than one person and there's 3, 4 people, can I use like 3, 4 of you? Or come on out. Yep. So come on out. So you guys are all attacking me. So I'm not gonna be like, man, yeah, and make it look pretty. Whatever attacks, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna attack him here. You're attacking, coming at me. He's a shield. I'm going over here. I'm going over here. Whoever's coming in here, I'm moving all the way through. If I stay stagnant here, I'm like, oh no.
That's me.
What's gonna happen? The number one thing is you gotta move multiple people. I use this person as a shield. I'm gonna grab their hair, their jacket, their whatever, but I'm moving my body inch by inch around to grab a hold, to ricochet, to push them over to that side, to go every direction. Does that make sense? So instead of staying tall and like, oh, I'm gonna hit them, kick them, and all of that stuff, well, that looks pretty in the movies, but it's not practical. What about you?
Well, first of all, I'll say you had me when you said 5 to 95. You had me there.
Okay, good.
But then one of the things that was really helpful for me was I was, as soon as we started, I kept thinking, okay, yeah, sure. How am I gonna make these moves if I, don't have range of motion or I can't lift my shoulder higher than this? And so just that whole concept of you don't have to just come in and go up and and not moving. So all of that I thought was just incredibly helpful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What about
I think like doing something quickly, like did you say the first 3 seconds?
3 seconds? 3 seconds and 3 moves or less. If you can remember that, because that's gonna be easier. Like you can use one move, that's all she needs. If you do the one move there, you do one move like a woodpecker, 1, 2, 3. Well, it's the same move, but it's simple, effective, and it's gotta be effective for you. If you're gonna be in here, all of these things, well, no, I can't do that. Well, you gotta come in for another private lesson. No, you gotta be able to serve right now and then not like come down because that's where you are at right now.
Getting close and using those elbows.
Yep.
Keeping your limbs in and breaking free, breaking the circle.
Whenever you go in there, make sure to anchor your hand down instead of muscling wise, especially with shoulders. I have to anchor this down more because this is gonna be easier. If I go here, well, that range isn't there anymore. I have to hold this to help improve. And it's universal. So, and then I use my body. Bring Tony Nose in to help.
I think mine is just like going for the eyeball because it's so disgusting to me. Like if you have first to get away, it's repulsive. So like the mac and cheese eyeballs make sense. Yeah.
Well, because it doesn't take very much. Do this on yourself. Like, part your eyes, see how much you can push in. Like it doesn't. Now imagine if you were to push that hard on your body part, like, ooh.
It's gross.
I like learning that if someone has you, instead of like putting what I would have originally thought would be like my force back would be to sideways the force and weaken their chain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even if I'm grabbing you and you sidestep me and you just keep walking back that way. Look at where am I at? Like you're breaking the circle, no matter, you ever read it? And you sidestep and you just keep sidestepping, just keep walking. If you stay in toe to toe, well, now it's like force, but as soon as I pull, you come in, now I'm like, whoa, what the heck? You saw when those grips, like, even though you're stronger, it was harder to hold when your hands were like pivoted in here and your hands were coming up. Keep everything close to your trunk and your branches. The further they are, the weaker they are. The tighter they are, the stronger they are too. Good job.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Very nice.
You're fucking up. Good work. Thank you.
Thank you. And one final question,
Yes.
if I'm biting anybody, I go get a shot afterwards?
No, well, probably, if you're something that comes right teeth, and if I bite you through thick clothes and skin, it's still gonna have that lovely bacteria in their mouth or out on their skin, so you bite them anywhere and everywhere, and yeah, I would recommend going to, especially in this day and age, because you don't know what the other person has.
Yeah.
And that was the number one thing is like I was in there, this was alive. I was like, I was in an elevator. So here was a real live. As soon as you guys go into an elevator, you position yourself. I don't care how many people you is in the room. I'm going to position myself to the buttons because I can hit 1 through 20. So I was in Vegas and I was like, oh man. And I would tell people, I was like, and the elevator was full in there, and I was like, "Oop, I inched in." I was like, "Sorry." And I was like, "Oh man, the TV's coming back." I'm like, and this guy, I'm like, "Oh man, man, oh gosh!" And I was like, "Did any of you guys get TV?" And they're like, "What's TV?" And they're like, all of a sudden, this guy over here is like, "Am I up?" And then when I go out, like I get off the next floor because I'm like, oh, and I'm just coughing because I'm trying to show. And I was like, watch how easy I will make people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No matter what, you guys know what TB is?
Yes.
What is that?
Tuberculosis.
Oh, it's tiny bladder.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, I'm like, oh, tiny bladder. Like, oh, you bladder. Like, but what I broke is I just broke what everybody thought.
Yes, you did.
Somebody's staring at you in the bar and he's like, and especially more for guys, this guy's like, what you looking at? I'm like, oh man, that sure reminds me of my dad, he just passed.
Oh, yeah.
What did I do? I created emotion.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it just like the guy was buying me drinks. But little did I know how easy it was. His guard was dropped. And easy. I can de-escalate it verbally. Physically, I already got him. Not that I want to go there, but verbal distractions, night and day difference. You're gonna
That's
save
so
a lot of
good.
people. And that's street knowledge with a martial arts twist.
Yeah.
Most gyms know the gym atmosphere. Have they been out there? Have they seen horrific stuff? Have they seen their homie shot? There's a guy next, you wet yourself because you thought you were next. No. So those scars that I have they had cigarettes burnt out on me because they were like, oh, we're gonna make you pay. And I was like, okay, well, this was in here. Okay, that was only a little bit, but now I'm like, I will never forget these little things on here. But this was through my lifeline and my experience. I went through a lot of stuff. So you guys will never have to go through it. And it's not like, oh, I'm better. No, I survived. And every time when I can help anybody, this is a patch on all the scars that I could not do when I was a kid. That's why I want to give people real confidence, not false confidence and stuff like, oh, I can do this. I can't. No, I've seen a lot of stuff. And I know boundaries across the board. And everybody can protect themselves easier than harder.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you guys will get an email with this unlisted link and